Yo, what's up, guys? I'm making another YouTube video. What? I want this one to be sort of building based. Like, I want to do like a part 1, part 2 maybe. For just like beginners, right? So this is for people that aren't very good at building, or they're just along for the ride, basically. So like they want to be able to build, but they don't want to be able to like do some some crazy shit or whatever it may be. They just want to learn how to crank a 90 or 180 or the simple things, right? When you are 90ing, and let's say you don't know how to 90 at all, so when you want to 90, just go for it. Go in creative and just start building ramps. See where you always stand. If you always stand left side, you're probably going to, or my bad, if you always stand to the right side of your ramp, you're probably going to 90 to the left side. Now, like I said, or I don't know if I've said this yet, I don't know, but whatever. I'm not very good at doing 90s to the left. The only 90s I can really do is this right here, just default 90s, which I'll explain that in the next part. Yeah, I mean, this is all I can pretty much do to the left. To the right, I can do it like every 90 I can think of. But what I was saying down here was I can't be like, okay, do 90s to the right, do these 90s, but like I don't know like what side you want to like you're good at. So whatever side I stand on may not be the same side that you stand on. So if I'm on the left side most of the ramp, I'm going to 90 to the right? So I'm on the left side, you right 90 to the right. I'm on the right side, I'm 90 to the left. If you still can't figure it out, like figure out which side's best for you, learn to do 180. So when I do my 180s, I always turn to the right, it seems like, right? So if I go up, I'm always going this way. Always going that way. I usually never do them to do it this way because I don't know, it just feels a little bit awkward for me, I think. So I feel more comfortable going to the right. So just learn what way you like to turn mostly. Even if it's like learning to do boxes, right? So someone shooting at you, box up, like, I guess that's not really a good example. It might be. But like whatever side you prefer, like, is more comfortable for you to turn. So it's more comfortable for me to turn to the right than it is to the left. That's why my only 90s I can probably do to the left are default and then maybe spider. I can even do spider. I guess I could practice these more, but I just can't do them to the left. Right's just 10 times easier for me on everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get into what 90s are which and how I do them. I'll show all of my 90s and I'll show you the 90s that I would recommend doing. So this is I call them default 90s. I don't know what everybody else calls them, but I call them default 90s. So you just go up 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So 1 2 3 4 5. So these are default 90s. This is what they look like, fast speed. All right, now I'm going to show you reverse 90s. I call them reverse 90s because it's the opposite of default. So like I said, default, right? And then this is reverse. So instead of going like that, you're going to go here and then pull back like that and then jump. So bam, bam. It's like a number pattern, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Ramp out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then it restarts, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, whatever. These are reverse 90s. This is what they look like fast. Now I don't know like the exact names for everybody's 90s or whatever. I just go from default, reverse, and then other ones I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, so I've already talked about default and reverse. Now I'm going to talk about, I don't know what to call these. People call them spider 90s, I guess. I'm not sure 100%, but basically when you go up on your ramp, you want to turn right. Same thing if you're going left, you want to turn left like that. But I seem to always do my 90s better to the right. You just turn, put a wall there, jump, or jump, whatever your jump is. Floor ramp, so you just go up and keep doing this. People call these spider 90s, I guess. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I just call them spider 90s just because I've heard it one time. But pretty simple. These can be a little bit risky if you get close to the edge. Like, let me see if I can do it. If I get close to the edge like that, I could fall off, but sometimes I catch myself with a ramp right there. So just be aware on how far you stand when you do these 90s. You don't have to run, like I said, like you can, I haven't said that yet, but you can do infinite 90s, which I'll explain in a minute. Yo, what's up guys? I forgot to explain reverse 90s and show them, so I'm going to leave that for part 2, and we'll just continue on to the other 90s. Okay, so I've talked about default, reverse, and spider 90s. Now I'm going to talk about zigzag 90s, which are the hardest 90s, I think. It took me a while to get used to doing them on mouse and key. I couldn't even do 90s on a controller, so I have no idea how to like explain how to do like these 90s or anything on controller. All I know is it's just a simple rotation of pressing buttons on controller and mouse and key. That's all it is. Literally, it's just like playing a piano, basically. But zigzag 90s are, you're gonna go here, 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 jump. You know, the same old thing. You're just doing the walls at a different. If you think about it, you're literally just doing the walls at a different pattern. So default, reverse, and then zigzag, and then you got spider 90s, of course. But so basically, all you're really changing is how you place the walls, if you really look at it. So, but you just one there, you pull up, one there, one there, one there, one there, you got it. These are what they look like a little bit fast. I'm gonna go in slow motion again to show you. I might slow these down on all of them, so you can see them at the end. But it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have to count like this, do it. You know, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, whatever. Okay, so I mean that's pretty much all I want to have in this first. I'll have this be part 1, and then I'll explain how to like. Now, like I said in the beginning of this is mainly for like beginners or people that just, you know, that don't really want to be able to build real crazily, or they just want to learn the simple things of a 90. I mean, there's tons of videos out there. Like, you don't have to watch mine. I'm just making this just because it can help some of my friends, I think, or viewers, you know, whoever's watching. But this will be part 1. I'm gonna have part 2 tomorrow maybe, tomorrow or this weekend sometime. But in part 2, I'm just gonna be explaining like putting a pyramid and then editing through things like that. Just make it a little bit more advanced, how to protect yourself better when you're building. But if you don't know how to do 90s, I would definitely just watch this and just see how I do them all. Like I said, if you're blocking yourself, you're doing this, and then you're blocking yourself like that, just know that you need to look down. Like, I can't do it on purpose because I've practiced 90s so much, so like I never accidentally block myself. But if you're blocking yourself, like I said, just look down more. It's a simple rotation of me. I think I'm looking like right there where the E is, so I'm just, you know, just looking that same direction. It's just a simple rotation, just like playing a piano, I think. Never played a piano, but that's just what I would think it would be like. Yeah, I mean, if you guys like the video, just let me know. I'm gonna have a part 2 to this, just going in a little bit more depth of adding pyramids and floors and where to protect yourself, maybe. I'll have another video next week explaining like edits, like how to do, you know, flip your ramp quickly when you're in a box, maybe. I don't know, I'll figure it all out, like what edits I think are very important to learn, instead of just, you know, learning all this crazy shit, doing like all this blah blah blah. But I will also have a free build video sometime next week also, maybe, unless I have a part 2 to the editing one. But I might have a part might have part 2 to that editing one, like this one right here. But I'll eventually have a build, or what is it, high ground retakes, like what high ground retakes I always do, or whatever, you know, the usual, what I would use like in game compared to like creative. So like I don't know, I'll explain more about that later. But I hope you guys are enjoying your week. It's going great. I wanted to upload this Monday, but I just didn't have time. Getting a little bit busy with work, so I just upload it now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always supporting me, guys. I appreciate it so much, and have a great day.